my generation of black men, we are starting to have these conversations that says, okay, bro, just because you're not cheating on your wife doesn't make you a good husband. Just because you're coming home every night doesn't make you a good husband automatically. Like, you actually need to love, honor, respect your wife. You need to be able to have these conversations that bring you together. You need to be present. You need to be a part of your children's lives. You need to watch how you communicate through your tone and your emotions. Like, these are the in-depth instructional conversations that we are now starting to have as black men that have really been missing from, you know, our community for quite some time. Which is why there's like, you've already seen it. There's kind of like a big gender war going on, especially in our generation, but it's really heightened in the black community. It's really bad. Where black men and black women are not seeing eye to eye on a lot of things. And there's a reason why. It's because, you know, for the first time, we're in this weird space of both of us are reassessing our values, because black women are the only race of women that make more than us as black men. They're starting to make more. Now, there's a caveat to that. They also have way more debt, way more bankruptcy, things like that. But, you know, the traditional value of, okay, I'm the man, I'm going to pay all the bills because I've got this great job and I can afford to do so. And now you can be a stay-at-home mom and take care of the kids and nurture and stuff like that. That's not really working for us right now, because we need dual income because things have just gotten so expensive. And so now black men are coming forward and saying, these are the things that we want to see. And black women are saying, these are the things that we want to see. And so right now we're kind of in contention. And we're trying to find a space for that. And the social media is just making it 10 times worse, because social media magnifies the loudest, most arrogant, ignorant of voices and posts it for the world to see. And that also can influence the more reasonable people. And so that's happening on both the man and the women's side. And I ultimately feel like we will come to some sort of agreement, but it's gonna just take time, because also, you know, black men and black women have dropped the ball in the past, you know, as it relates to, you know, involving the government in our affairs, you know, and involving certain ideologies in our relationships that don't benefit us and that were never meant for us. And so there's reconciling that has to happen. There's accountability that has to happen. And I feel like that's kind of where we're at right now.
I think a lot of the black community is moving away from the Democrat side, because tell me this, when you were growing up, I remember asking my mom, I say, Mom, what is a Democrat? What's a Republican? They say, Democrats are for the poor, Republicans are for the rich. Remember hearing that? And I say, what are we? We're Democrats. Okay. So then I grow up and I learn, well, who started the Ku Klux Klan? The Democrat Party. Oh, no shit. Okay. Well, who started Jim Crow? Oh, Democrat Party. Well, what the hell? Mom, what's going on now? Yeah. Why are we Democrats? So I think not just the black community, but the Latino community, and just the lower financial, economical part of the country, they're starting to open their eyes to that. And I think that's changed a lot of the beliefs.
I feel like, I wouldn't say it's moving away from the Democrat Party. It's starting to say, what's the point of the parties in the first place?
For real. Crips and Bloods.
Yeah, it's like, you know, I think Malcolm X said it best. It's like, Republicans are like wolves, but Democrats are like foxes, but both will eat the rabbit.
I like that. That's really good.
Yeah. And so there are, in some instances, you know, there are some progressive or leftist ideologies that have proven not to work with the black community.
Oh yeah,
It just doesn't. But at the same time, we also acknowledge that there's a lot of, you know, white privilege, racism that the Republican Party still kind of like romanticizes and plays with and walks parallel to, which we don't like. But at the same time, the policies in some ways benefit us. And so what I think, you know, Black America is going to start doing is start saying, you know what, we're not going to be Republican or Democrat. We're going to look based on the candidate, and we're going to start holding our candidates accountable to what you say. Yeah. And if you don't, then we're going to take our vote somewhere else to your exact opposition.
Yeah, I agree. I think all America should be doing that, not just.
Yeah.
That's how it was meant to be.